What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Fangirlz Assemble. We're
We're
here
doing
at
it.
lunchtime, quarantine.
Yeah. Welcome to lunchtime with Fangirlz.
Welcome to lunchtime Fangirlz. I'm on my lunch break from work because this is where I work now every day.
And I'm just off work, so it's great.
I'm glad you're off work. You deserve it.
Just
Lord.
for today. Thankfully, I still have a job, but I have to go there, and I don't like going there, guys. It's not fun. But anyway, you guys know all about that. You know what you also should know by now is about InStockTrades.com, where you can get our current pick of the month. It is on the deals page. If you go to InStockTrades.com, it is right there at the bottom. That's Black Hammer and the Justice League. We are very excited. I haven't read it yet. I'm looking forward to it. I ordered it. It is 50% off until Tuesday, so you should buy it and love it.
And some of you in the U.S., maybe you have your stimulus checks.
Yeah.
Why don't you just drop a little bit of that money to InStockTrades.com?
And it is quite cheap. And if you recall, if you live in the United States, you get free shipping at the $50 level. And
Yeah.
guys, you know how easy it is to hit $50.
Absolutely.
So, actually, in fact, so it's $14.99 right now, 50% off on the main website. If you under the deals page, you can see it right there. While you're there, during the show, guys, right before the show, I received an email that said I had a gift certificate for In-Stock Trades from my wonderful in-laws. So let me know what I should buy. Let me know in the chat if you're watching. Freddie, I see you. Tell me what I should be buying. I have too many choices and I want too many things. So you guys can help me pick my birthday present from my in-laws.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, that's what Reed always tells them. They're like, just get her an IST gift card. I'm like, that's all I want. You're right.
Man, in our last show, I impulse ordered during the show, basically, from In-Stock Trades, and I don't regret a single thing about it because I went sight unseen.
Yes.
And bought all of which had Atelier.
Perfect.
Which, these books feel beautiful for what?
I was going to say, they're like beautiful volumes of manga, too.
Yes,
Beautiful.
yes. I haven't read all of them yet. I have 4 and 5 left to read. If my cat could stop getting up in the way, you guys can't see.
Oh, Robin wants to be a star. She is a star.
I have chicken. Girl, no. You are not part of the show.
Oh, she is now. Look at her. Oh, that belly. I love her belly.
But anyways, so I bought all 5 which had Atelier, and I love it.
Beautiful spines, too.
Yeah, they all match up really well, as manga does. And they feel beautiful. They really do feel very nice. And the art's beautiful by Kamome Shirahama, who also has done some covers for Batgirl and Birds of Prey, which I love. This is adorable. So
I've only read the first 2 volumes. The rest are at my closed library waiting for me. And I'm like, let me in. But yeah, I loved it. I love the 2 that I've read. It's so wonderful. The characters are great. The art's beautiful, like you said. It's so fun. It's a great fun read for now. We're talking about, sometimes we want some uplifting kind of reads. Check that one out.
I haven't read this yet, but I bought Hanjo, also based on your recommendation.
Yes.
Really pumped.
That art is beautiful too. Speaking of more beautiful art.
And again, basically, I just bought stuff that Kristen said to buy.
It's my favorite thing you
do. The Creepy Case Files of Margot Malou, which I didn't realize this was like the lifted text.
It's nice, right?
Textured. Love this little.
It's a nice little hardcover. It's very cheap. Again, I know you got that from IST, so guys.
And that's why I bought it, because I was like, I put all 5, which I tell you in my cart, which ended up being like $48 or something. I was like, well, and then I added Kanto, and then I added this. So it's like, well, what are you gonna do? Daytime. Sorry, Hayden. We were gonna have our show last Sunday. It was my fault because I couldn't stop playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I was so close to the end, or so I thought, because I didn't finish till the night after.
Close.
And I just couldn't handle not playing it. And Kristen was very sweet. It was like, it's okay. We can reschedule. How about lunch on Friday? I said, okay.
We made it work. We're glad to see you here, Hayden. I don't know what time it is where you are, by the way. Is it like really early or late? I don't know how it works.
Welcome, Lionheart. Thanks for checking in at work. I technically am at my work day, but I am at my lunch. And that's what you all will tell everyone if anyone.
No
Not that they will, because working at home is just this weird fugue state. Nothing gets done, really. Time doesn't exist. Buy all the cat books, says Mary. I think
Mary, you're right.
Bought all the cat books.
You know what? There's still cat books out there I don't have. So guys, if you know of cat books, cat comic books, leave them in the chat. I'll tell you if I have them. And I'm so excited about that suggestion, actually, because I love them all. Oh, I recently read, hey, just throwing out a recommended read if you guys have Hoopla. Right now, it's under the new comics tab. It's called Rascal. It's about this little black cat that this woman kind of accidentally receives, and then she has to deal with him, and he's a little rascal, and it's so cute and wonderful. It's from Top Shelf. Check it out, guys. You need lightness in your life right now. Check it out.
Man, I just threw the cat on the live stream. She's fine. No animals were harmed.
They always lay it on their feet.
Yeah. She does now. She didn't when I first got her because she
Oh.
I love her. She's dumb. Speaking of impulse/irresponsible purchases I've made, I bought her a litter robot. It's not in yet.
Oh my gosh, I have stared at those so many times. But I'm like, I can't. One, I don't even know where I'd put it in my house.
I have no idea. It's been on my okay, if I have enough money, this is gonna be a thing I get. And I was in a good place. I was like, well, and then I think I was drinking wine or something. No, I was on NyQuil.
Oh.
And Elliot and Tina and Heather are all like, no, buy it. So eventually that's going to be here. I've also impulse bought plants. Pandemic time is weird.
Let me know how that litter robot is, though, for real.
I'm really excited.
I'm excited for you. Those are magic.
They look so cool. History. This Freddie Brooks.
Thank you, Freddie.
History of the Marvel Universe. Black Bolt.
I have been wanting that.
Marvel's 25th. Castle in the You mean Stars?
I have Castle in the Stars.
Black Widow by Wade. Okay.
These are good suggestions. Thank you, Freddie.
It's so hard recommending stuff to you, Kristen, since some of my best fun stuff came from you suggesting stuff.
What about Maddie? She's right here.
You suggest way more stuff than I do.
Well, thank you, Freddie.
Isn't the ultimate cat comic Black Sad, or are we talking about different cats? I do love Black Sad.
You know, I hear that, but it's on Hoopla, so I'm not going to buy it, but I will read it someday.
You should. I really liked it.
My story about Black Sad is I started to read that while at work one day, and then, within the first 2 pages, I was like, oh, this isn't a workbook. I can't read this here. It was not good. They were very naked cats, and I was like, oh, no.
Speaking of, personified animal people, maybe I'll just impulse buy Beastars.
Girl, you should. Because
I watched the show and I really like it. I don't think I should buy manga, really, but what if I did?
I think you should buy manga, and you should become who I am. You see my room. I just have one dedicated shelf. Okay, fine, it's going over to another one now. But, I get rid of them if I don't like them. Beastars is a great one, though, because it's also only 5 are out.
Oh, really?
Only 5 right now.
Oh.
I've read to 4, which I love. Again, like I said before, I haven't. I
need you to watch the show so I know where that ends.
Okay. I hear they're dragging it out on the show.
Okay, well then that's probably good. Because I don't want
or they were speeding it up. I heard one of the two. I'm not sure.
I'll be sad if I read the books and I feel like I'm not any farther than the show.
Someone in the chat may know, because I don't really. I'll have to watch the show. But I love the manga.
Hayden says it's 5 p.m. where he is.
Oh, okay.
Remco says it's 6:06 here in Amsterdam. I love your profile picture.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And, I still haven't read the manga, even though I own it. But I love the movies. I used to do a top Japanese movies you should watch panel at conventions. And I've always had a favorite, and it's changed. It used to be Kamikaze Girls, which you would love, Kristen. 100% you would love it. And then it became the Shion Sono film that I really like. I forgot the name of that 21st Century Boys trilogy knocked it out of the park. I love
Is that streaming somewhere?
No,
Oh, it's one
maybe
of
like
those.
YouTube or something.
I'll have to look into
We
it.
did find it, but I feel like it took a lot of work, or we had to
Mm,
download it illegally or something. I really want to get it on Blu-ray.
cool.
Movies, I've never seen those. You mean anime or live action? Isn't that what your profile picture of, the live action? Unless you cosplayed it, which is really dope.
Either way, it's cool.
Full disclosure, I forgot all about Animal Man because I was reading Hack Slash and Vampirella. Fair.
That's okay, Hayden.
That's fair. Speaking of which, we have a topic for the show today.
That's right.
Uh, we're going to talk about Animal Man by Jeff Lemire.
Yeah, I will start by saying I believe we both haven't read Animal Man by Grant Morrison.
I've never read any Animal Man.
I hadn't either. So I will start by saying you can read this and not have read anything.
Yeah.
I was totally
also,
fine.
if you have a Comixology subscription, it's all on there.
Yes.
Which is great. So I read it today. It was really fast.
Yeah, so if you guys, if you're watching this now, one, we're probably going to spoil things.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to talk about it. But yeah, Comixology, what is that, $6 a month? Like,
yeah,
that's worth it to read the whole thing. You know,
honestly,
if you guys are stuck at home.
I don't think I could really spoil this.
That's true. That's true.
It is. One, this was not what I was expecting, but I really want to own it. So I'll go ahead and say that right now. Like,
well, let's talk about that.
Oh man,
so this is. Let me grab the cover here and then put the dust jacket back.
You got the omnibus.
Yeah, I mean, so
you're a Jeff Lemire fan.
I'm a big Jeff Lemire fan. I'd never read this run. He hasn't had an omnibus, so I was like, I have to get the first ever Jeff Lemire omnibus. So yeah. I did, and dust jacket's really nice.
Yeah.
I will say though, I love that I have this. I read it fine. However,
yeah,
there's gutter loss and it's hard.
Oh,
gutter loss to the, I guess not really gutter loss. You just have to kind of really get in there sometimes with some of the words. Like I had to push down to handle it. You can see there's no eye hole for you to, you know, it does stay open really well. I will say that. People care about this, right? I care about this. Well, yeah, it does stay open well, but you see that, you know, there's some gutter issues. Again, I wouldn't say lost because you can still read in there, but I kind of had to push it at some points in time to really like read it. But I still read it all right. I'm glad I have it.
I do want to pick it up because like Remco said, I don't know if you're talking about the exhibition or this, but I want to see the art oversized and just not on my computer. Like,
yeah, because I mean it's crazy. So if you guys don't know, I mean this story's just bonkers. So here's some bonkers art.
It felt like seeing Upgrade Soul art in a way. Like it just felt so grotesque. I mean, this is not for like the lighthearted.
This is not a lighthearted read, guys.
It is not a typical DC book. It doesn't even really tie in with DC Universe outside of like some DC like Justice League Dark sort of scenarios, right? So
yeah, and there's a Swamp Thing crossover.
Yeah, you see Swamp Thing, you see Constantine and his Justice League Dark crew. Oh my God, this was. I mean, grotesque is the best word that describes it. It's bloody and disgusting and
crazy time.
Yeah, super crazy time. Like, I mean, very well done, very detailed. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this.
I feel the same because I knew little to nothing. I really knew nothing about this character. Again, I was just like, okay, I've heard that you can just jump into it. Animal Man, something about animals, guys. Like, I had no idea.
I had no idea.
So, you know, let's start by talking about, it's about Buddy Baker. He is Animal Man. He can, how do you put it? Like, grab.
He can connect with, like, I guess, animals he's, I guess, been introduced to, accustomed to, and use some sort of their abilities.
Like their life force, right? Did they say the word life force, maybe?
I wasn't really sure.
Guys, we're having a hard time already.
I just know he said that if he is with one animal too much, it could disrupt his connection to other animals. But yeah, so he can fly, you know, he connects to birds. If he wants to go to sleep, he can just connect to his like cat nap powers, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
He can bark like a dog. He can also use like several powers at once, right? So like he can have the strength of a gorilla and the speed of a cheetah or something, but he can also bark to scare people. It's very interesting, and normally he could do that without changing his look, although that kind of changed throughout the book. I didn't know if that was like a connection to what was going on or like what.
Yeah, I kind of took that as like if he went kind of crazy overboard into one animal, he kind of looked like him, but like, you know, I don't really know.
It looks like he's a superhero that basically like is. I got the impression that before this, he wasn't doing as much superhero stuff, and you know, he'd been doing some acting, basically just being a dad. You know, like he has a wife and 2 kids, a nuclear family, right? 1 girl, 1 boy, and that's about it. And even like his wife was like, "You haven't been doing any superheroing. What do you do?" He's like, "Yeah, you're right. I should do something for myself." And he goes out, and it kind of just starts this whole crazy thing. It starts out pretty normal, right? Because you're like, okay, normal superhero dude. All right. Oh, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. My big book was laying on my little mic thing.
Okay.
Sorry. I was going to say, it was kind of refreshing to see that he had a whole family, because so often, I mean, especially specifically DC. With Batman, right? Yeah, in DC, it's like nobody's allowed to have a family. What's the deal? Like, nobody's allowed to be happy. And he's happy. He's like a happy dude and a happy family, and he's a total family man, and that was refreshing to see.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess, are we trying not to spoil it, or I guess we can...
We'll do a spoiler-free first, I think.
Okay, so something happens with a family member, and that's what starts off everything going crazy.
Yeah, and like the quick and dirty of it is, without being like super spoilers, that, you know, there's different levels to powers on Earth, right? You've got the green, which is Swamp Thing, right? The red, which is like, I'll just say more of a sort of physicality, like lifeblood sort of deal to all living things, and you've got like basically a thing that's like death, the rot, and these kind of forces kind of get out of whack, and with one overtaking some of the others, and it greatly affects his family. That's the most spoiler-free I can give you, but basically things get very crazy. A lot of body horror happens, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, if you can't take like super grotesque stuff, I don't think you want to even dive into this. Like,
no.
It's there's a lot of guts and blood and real ugly monsters and people who turn into ugly monsters. I don't know what the best way to say it. There's like rivers of blood. There's a lot of blood, guys.
Made an Animal Man movie or series? This would be so cool.
I can't believe it hasn't happened now that I've read this.
Like HBO should pick this up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could do some really cool stuff with this and make it more like just like a dark horror, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that would be great.
Oh. And it's kind of, it is a funny dude still.
Yeah.
You know, so I think.
Well, and all the characters, like everyone we encounter, even like the bad characters, you have the cat. I won't spoil what the cat is, but like the cat isn't really a cat, and it like talks, and it's guys, I didn't even know there's a cat in this. I just picked it up. What a great joy of my life.
You know, and his poor wife's just doing her best, but she's supportive too. Like, it's not one way or the other, which I like. She's very human. Everyone's very human.
Yeah. And they go through like real things throughout their relationship too. There's a great arc of their relationship.
Yeah.
And I wondered how they would really wrap that up at the end, and they did it really well. I thought the ending was great.
Oh gosh, yeah.
After such a ride.
I know, it's crazy. And we got some Jeff Lemire art at the end too, which I really appreciated.
That was awesome.
You know, and the daughter, you know, is going through a lot because she has powers too, and that's kind of like her big thing. She's a lot of the focus of this, and like she's such a kid.
Yeah.
Which I love. You know, she's just really dealing with this the way a kid would. She's
like 4, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, at first I was like, how are you 4? You look tall. But then I'm like, maybe I just don't understand.
No, it's very well spoken.
Yeah.
Very weird. I feel like she should be 8. It would make more sense.
Right, I agree, but whatever.
Whatever.
She still was like a young kid, and acted like a young kid that was just smart.
Yeah. She reminds me a lot of like many horror like girls and stuff protagonists that you can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially
a little creepy sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say there are certain moments where it's like, oh, you're okay with that? That's kind of creepy.
She's connected to things in a way. It's like if you have a young girl in like a horror movie, and they're connected to like the spirit realm or something, right? Mm-hmm. They're always a little weird because they're in touch with like a different level of stuff, and they're all knowing in a weird way. They say stuff. You're like, what? And that's kind of what you get with her. Mm-hmm. And then you have the son that do his best.
Yeah, he's got a mullet. He just thinks his dad's cool because he can fly.
Yeah, and then you get a little bit of spurts of like the character that Animal Man, our buddy, right? Animal Man plays, because he also is an actor, and he plays this Red Thunder character. So every once in a while they give you a little bit of like one of his movies.
Yeah, in the movies, like, it's different art, which I liked. So you always knew that you were like in this movie.
Yeah.
That he was in. Speaking of, so the rot world, I'm trying to get to an image of Shepard.
Yeah, I love Shepard.
Oh, I loved Shepard so much. Where is he?
And all the rot world versions of like the Justice League and stuff.
Oh, that was Wonder Woman. I thought of you. I was like, oh no, look at her.
Yeah. The Beast Boys there, like, oh yeah,
it's crazy.
Cool. And the way that it affected everyone, because like, I always known about the Green. We're getting a little bit into spoilery stuff, but
yeah, here's Superman in the world, looking all crazy.
Like, I read Swamp Thing. I've read a lot of Swamp Thing adjacent stuff for like watch movies or whatever, and so I know about the Green. But I didn't know about the Red or like the Rot. It's just very cool. These like three forces and how it's nice seeing another element to the DC universe I didn't know about, and then seeing how it completely overtake even your most powerful superheroes and make them that way because they're not connected to these other two forces. So like those who are connected to the Green or the Red have a better chance of surviving. So, Swamp Thing, Poison Ivy. And then Beast Boy changed colors, which I thought was very interesting. Because when this happened, he became red instead of green. Like, oh, that's kind of neat. It's a little thing, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found Shepard. I just want to show you how cool Shepard is down there with his long beard that covers his parts.
I love him.
And he was just like a sweet creature, but he lived in this world and he battled everything. He called Buddy Baker Butter all the time. Butter Baker.
It was cute.
Yeah, he was great.
Oh, man.
So this is full of like really enjoyable characters, but it's also crazy, and you go through such a ride. And again, you don't need to know anything. Oh, here's Wonder Woman looking all nuts.
Yeah. Wild. Yeah, and you guys are like, Remcast, yeah. So just to reiterate, we have it. This is the only Animal Man we've ever read. I haven't even read anything with Animal Man in it before this.
Yeah, same.
So I went in knowing nothing, and it was very new reader friendly. Mm-hmm. Like Gio said, thanks for joining, Gio.
Hi, Gio.
Lemire did a great job of introducing this character to a new generation of readers. I definitely feel like that. I know nothing. And even the little parts of DC Universe that like I'm aware of that show up in here. Brother Blood, surprise. Constantine, Swamp Thing, and then little snippets of the Justice League, right? Even if you didn't know any of that, you don't need to. This is very standalone, very easy to understand. Mm-hmm. Man, it would do so well as a movie or series. Absolutely would do so well.
Like this story alone is like a limited series would be perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
Be so cool.
Oh man, I loved it.
This made me want to read. If anyone in the chat, have you all read the Snyder Swamp Thing that like this clash with? They overlapped in the middle because it made me want to read that run because I liked that portrayal throughout it. So I don't know. Is that good, guys?
And I do want to read more Swamp Thing because I do like him as a character a lot.
I'm also curious if Gio's still in the chat, because he said this was his first exposure. Did you go back and read the Grant Morrison Animal Man? The only thing that sucks about that, obviously the Omni is out of print.
Right.
But they are coming out with hard covers, I believe. I don't know if that second one ever came out, so I'm curious if there's an easy way to read that too.
It's so good. And Lemire did a great job. I just really, I love his tone. This is my first time, I feel like this is my first time reading Lemire without his art also being part of it. Maybe
Gotta get on Black Hammer, girl.
I know. Well, I'm going to have to read it before I guess, read Black Hammer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you probably should. I don't know. That might be your reader friendly, but I have no idea.
Yeah. But I really liked it. I'm just blown away still. I just can't believe that this was a part of New 52.
Yeah. I also really liked it. It was such a ride. You know, again, I think we said it all. It's new reader friendly.
Yeah, and I don't even feel like a lot of New 52 series are related to other New 52 series. Like they definitely do intersect. And even though this had some crossover, minimal, I didn't feel like any other part was like shoehorned in. And that's how some other New 52 does feel. Man, so good.
And like you said, I mean, I kind of breezed through this too. I didn't expect to read it as fast as I did. Because I know you're a fast reader. I'm not really a fast reader. And it was like, oh, okay, this is like, you breeze through the story. Also, it's so engaging and interesting and different. I've never read anything like this. I mean, this was...
Yeah, this is going to go on some top lists for me because I loved it.
So, we both give it 5 out of 5, I think. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I will say that I like the first 3 volumes more than the Brother Blood stuff, but I still really, really liked everything.
Yeah, it got kind of sad at a certain point, and that was a bummer. I mean, I'm not mad at it for being so sad, but I was like, oh, this is kind of a bummer compared to what, like the high I was on from being happy at the beginning, right? So I get that.
And man, even if I ever felt like I was getting lost, it was just because I was so just enthralled with the art and the world of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So much detail into everything. They didn't have to do us so good, but they did. Yeah, everyone should read this. No
yeah, I agree.
I'm going to recommend this to everybody. If you're Upgrade Soul, don't look up anything. Just read.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? What a great combo. Guys, go to IST. Let's see. I'm going to make sure Upgrade Soul is still on there.
It's just
Did we sell all their copies? Yeah.
Does Ezra realize we're his biggest fans?
I hope so. So Upgrade Soul's still on IST right now. And you know what, guys? We don't have to plug IST so much, but you all know in this time we think they need support now more than ever. So if you happen to want to buy books, and you can, Upgrade Soul is on IST, $14, $13.99. That's all you need. All right, let's make sure this Animal Man is on here.
And sometimes I remind myself that so I can legitimize my impulse buying. Yeah. Give me that extra push. Just remember, the industry needs you. Yeah,
comics need you. IST needs you. Look, guys, if you can't afford it, if you got stuff going on, don't do it.
Oh yeah, no,
but
we're not say that.
If you can, Animal Man by Jeff Lemire Omnibus is also on there, 42% off for $58. Y'all, you don't even need to throw Upgrade Soul in there, but you should. And then you'll have the perfect combination of books we both love, and they're so weird and crazy, and we've never read anything like either one of them.
Weird.
I mean, it's worth it. What a ride. If you read those back to back?
Can you imagine?
Crazy. You guys need those.
I'm just gonna buy them all for every time there's somebody's birthday or something.
Yeah.
I mean, your birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, guys.
Birthday, you guys.
4/20, Monday.
What is it? I'm sure you hear that all the time.
I hear it all the time. It was also Hitler's birthday, guys. Things people have told me since I was a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen, you gotta drop that Amazon wish list or Insert Trades wish list so people can give you a little gift.
You know, go buy y'all some books yourself instead. How about that? Enjoy it.
It's in the other room, so I can't grab it. But I did get the Buffy Legacy in, but I forgot I pre-ordered.
Oh, from Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because well, then I kept all my Amazon pre-orders too because I wasn't sure what was gonna come out and where. Although I did see some news today that Diamond said that they would be resuming work mid-May, which I think is great news. It seems a little optimistic.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of businesses are like, I was talking to my sister last night, and she's like, "Oh yeah, our work says they might go back in May," and I was like, "You're not." Let me tell you right now, you're not. But
yeah, that's how I feel.
it could be.
Did your copy arrive okay?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it was fine. And then looks like Angel Legacy Volume 2 will come out at the end of the month on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm avoiding Amazon. I've never had good luck with them.
Yeah.
Although I will say I had a pre-order for the second and final volume of Check Please that came in. Although it was the paperback, so I don't know if I accidentally ordered the paperback or what. I have the hardcover for the first volume. So now I'm like, guys, I'm not sending this back. I don't want to go to the post office. It's just not happening. So I just have weird mismatched copies now.
Yeah. Man, I do really, gosh. I just want a nice shelf that's just full of, because I don't own a lot of first, second books still. But I want a shelf that's just first, second paperbacks so bad. Maybe that's what I'll ask Elliot for my birthday. Just be like, listen.
Here are the books you need.
I just want a big old box of trades, first, second trades, please.
Well, we have a little time. Do you want me to show you what Reed got me? He already gave me my present.
Oh, yes.
Because they're books.
Hey, books.
So he decided this year he was just going to pick some books that he thinks I don't have and I would like.
Oh, I like that. Reed.
Which is
very thoughtful.
It's nice, but it's interesting because I'm like, can you do that? Like,
right, yeah.
Like, is that possible?
Elliot would panic. He'd be like, I can't.
But you know what? He did a good job. So this is, what's it called? Princess Decomposa and Count Spatula. Guys, I don't know, but it looks cute. It's for second.
It looks so Addams Family.
Yeah, it's for second. It's black and white. It's a little paperback. I don't know. It seems like something I would like. I actually thought I'd read this because I checked it out from the library and never read it. So that worked out. This is something I've never heard of. That he was just like, I read the description and it sounded like you would like it. It's called Gingerbread Girl. And you know the art's pretty cute. What is it about? I don't really know.
I like the color though.
But I'm diving in. Yeah,
I like that people do that, just like white, black, and one color.
Yeah, that's really nice. So, also, it's kind of gay, so I think he was like, okay, you'll like this. It's true. So then I've been wanting to read this. Had it on hold at the library again. When's the library opening? I don't know. So he got me the hardcover, and it is beautiful. That's Dragon Hoops.
Okay, tell me how you like it.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Everyone's tweeting about Dragon Hoops.
It's all dotty like a basketball, guys. It's beautiful. It's so shiny. Yeah, I'm really excited. The art's, of course, fantastic. So that's great. I'm looking forward to this one. I think even under the cover, yeah, it's all shiny. Look how shiny it is.
Nice. I've never read any books of his books, but I do have a couple from my last library haul before all this happened.
Yeah, I have Boxers and Saints, but I also haven't read that yet, so I will have to do that. And then he got me Volume 2 of Silly Symphonies. This is a Disney comic strip from back in the day. My parents got me Volume 1. And it looks so great. These are like wide books, so.
Yeah.
But you know, I like this stuff. I like these old strips. They're all in color. So that's great. And then he got me these 2 Disney Master books, which Fantagraphics is putting out. They're like old European stories that were never printed in English. And they're all like, you know, I love the Ducks, Uncle Scrooge and everything. So those are fun. Yeah, that's my stuff.
It's pretty good. I approve.
Thanks. Looking forward to them.
I need to impulse buy some more stuff. Maybe Beastars. I'm just in a manga mood.
I have been too.
Out of nowhere.
I've been flying through these. I actually recently got these for a really good price. Have you heard about this series?
No.
So it's this little dinosaur. These were published these are old. I don't know. From a manga publisher that's not even around. They're all like wordless, but the art is gorgeous. So it's like he's like a little dinosaur, but he's in like the wrong century. He's like way later than he should be, right? So you get to see him like interact with all this nature. He likes to like fight the evil things against the other animals and stuff. He's a little angry guy. But the art is just so gorgeous. Look at this line work. It's just amazing.
Oh, I like that a lot.
That's him nursing with a wolf. So yeah, it's really, really fun. These are great.
Comments in the chat before we go. Remco says Ezra has a little cartoon on Coconut on his Instagram. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Jeff Lemire is probably my favorite writer. With that said, while I enjoyed Animal Man, it's probably one of my least favorite things he's written. Fair. Also, you need to watch the Dead Man and Animal Man DC shorts. I've watched the Dead Man ones. They're adorable. You would love them, Chris. They're so cute.
I will have to find those.
And I'm gonna go back and watch the Animal ones now because we still have DC Universe. Never canceled it, and it's not really useful now that
everything's
Harley Quinn's done. But whatever.
And I agree. Jeff Lemire is my favorite writer. I like his creator, like his art and creator and stuff more than this, but I also still love this. So
it just feels so different to you.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Kenneth has asked, who's the strongest DC female hero, Wonder Woman or Supergirl? I selfishly want to say Wonder Woman, but it could be Supergirl since she's technically stronger than Superman. So, Supergirl, I guess. Even though Wonder Woman's my girl. So, Gene also did the Avatar comics. Oh, really? And he's doing a new Shang-Chi miniseries at Marvel. Oh,
that's fun.
I wanted to read more of his stuff because I want to figure out a way to convince my office to bring a Chinese creator in to do a seminar or something. Even though I don't know if people would go, but
that would be cool.
I want it. There's a comic adaptation of the Family Opera musical coming out in October. Really?
That's crazy.
I love Family Opera. I used to read fan fiction of it too in middle school.
After the movie was out? Yeah, the movie was huge.
Because I'm always into the problematic relationship character. I don't have a good reason for that. I know it's wrong. I know he's a problem, but
you can't help it.
I loved the Phantom, of course. So, what can you do? Do they have the DCAU shows on DC Universe? What do you mean, because right now on DC Universe, they have some of the older DC shows, not all of them. And of course, none of the CW shows are on there. But a lot of their, they've got their channel-owned stuff and Young Justice and Harley Quinn, which is really good. So Cedric hopped in the Alma Bros chat last night and just had a Maddie moment. Aww. I hope he enjoyed it. The bros have a very different tone than we do.
It's true.
Justice League Static Shock. Oh, I don't know if it's on there. I feel like Static Shock is on there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it is Static Shock. Jess was such a fan last night. I get it. I mean, I didn't know what to do when he was here because I didn't think it was him. It's like, there's no way. He doesn't watch us. I was wrong. I don't think I've done anything other comic book related stuff, but basically it's just been reading this and reading Witch Hat Atelier, which I really like.
It's such a fun universe.
I hope they make a show. It really reminded me of I don't know how I forget the name of it, but there's another Geo knows because Geo gave me the digital code for it. Why do I forget? It's another fantasy one. The guy with the big skull head.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Why is the name gone? I love it.
Is that the Magnus Bride?
Yes, Magnus Bride. Yeah. You're reminding me of that kind of just like mature fantasy tone while still being lighthearted.
It's funny, I haven't seen or read that. I just know that skull cover. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that one.
I think you would really like it. The manga's really good. All the animation's really good. It's just really beautiful too. Like it gives like a Ghibli feel almost while not being like a Ghibli type of art style. Just like the backgrounds and the environment.
It's fun.
Really good. Nope.
Yep. You guys got any questions for us, or
No, what's up?
we may have to
move? I guess I'll go back to work. So
yeah,
ask it now.
Yeah.
Before I go do some work stuff. Trying to get into One Piece. I'm at volume 5 now, but I'm still not hooked. Have you guys read it? And how long does it take before you're really hooked? Well, you've come to the right person.
Say Maddie. Maddie's the one.
So I'm a huge One Piece fan now. Now, it took me several different tries before it worked because I kept trying from the beginning and it wasn't gelling well for me. The manga didn't really work for me. The anime didn't really work for me. And then a guy I was dating at the time, because I was trying even harder because he liked it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try again. And it still didn't work. And, he said, well, let's start you later. Because I already knew how the characters joined, the main ones. And so my recommendation for you is maybe try a later arc. Because the earlier arcs didn't work for me, but Water 7, I don't know exactly where that is in the manga or the anime as far as like numbers, but look up the Water 7 arc. That's where Frankie first joins. That's where Robin becomes more of an official team member. That one really got me. And I think it's because it was easy to follow. And you also immediately get some really good like backstory stuff as well. And so you're seeing both sides of characters. It doesn't feel just super flighty like it does earlier on. And I think that really helped me connect with everyone because that got me hooked. And then I started and I finished all of it. And, I have a ton of One Piece stuff now. Like an upsetting amount of One Piece stuff now. So that's my recommendation for you. One Piece is one of those where people are like, oh, you're on quarantine, go read through all of it. I've still never read all of One Piece. I haven't gone back and watched most of pre-Water 7 stuff, but I've watched everything after. Just find an arc that works for you. Any upcoming stuff you're excited for?
I mean, what is upcoming right now?
Right?
Is it happening?
I don't even know anymore. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake was my big upcoming thing I was excited for, and now I beat it. I'm done. So
yeah, and Animal Crossing. That's what I'm doing. Not that you asked about video games.
Right, exactly. But what do I do now? Because I don't know.
I mean, it's a good question. And it's like, I know I am, like a lot of people, I'm digging through a backlog right now.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, Sunday, we are going to be back here reading Gotham Central. I'm working through that right now. I've been grabbing manga. I started Silver Spoon. That's fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm most excited for is just using this time to try some stuff that's been out that I haven't tried. So like reading some older books I haven't read, playing some games I haven't, going back and watching some shows I haven't watched either because I still haven't watched Watchmen on HBO or anything. So I think just having some stuff that's new to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I have no idea what's coming out this year anymore.
I had a
movie,
whole list.
game, shows. I have no idea.
I had a whole list, but I'm like, well, that doesn't even apply anymore. It may be coming out via Amazon or other methods, but guys, I'm just not going to trust them. Like, I'm not going to do it.
That's fair. And I'm trying my best to support other businesses right now as much as possible. Sometimes Amazon's my only option, right? But I've really been trying to like figure out how to support smaller businesses during this. And I still haven't found the easiest way to do that for me, but trying.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people don't have local comic shops, so we still do push in stock trades because they are a small business. So they have plenty in stock.
Oh yeah,
everything we just talked about is still in stock there. Mm-hmm. Everything I showed for my birthday, that's where Reed got his stuff. So you can grab all of that. Other things we've talked about.
Yeah, and for now they're still discounted the way that they did before. So, which makes them a great option if you're trying to support somebody but also save money for yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, who knows how long businesses like that can continue to do discounts like that during this. I don't know. Now with Diamond coming back, maybe we'll be fine, but I don't. And no one has any idea.
Yeah, I mean, this is all like we've never experienced something like this in this lifetime. So we're all like, we don't know how this works. What's going on?
Yeah. I just hope that all of you at home are taking care of yourselves the best way you can, because honestly, not to be too real on this like comics podcast thing, right? But like, your mental health and taking care of that looks different than it did before.
Mm-hmm.
So like, be smart, but also do whatever you need to do for yourself because fuck it. That's what most people would say. Just fuck.
I mean, truly. Yeah.
Do
what makes you happy right now. As long as you're not hurting people or yourself, of course.
Yeah.
And I want to take this moment at 5 p.m. Eastern today on the OmniDogs Vault channel. You can join, if you're not tired of me, you can join Jess and I. We are going to do uplifting indie books.
Oh, I would love, you know what? I'll see you.
Oh, thank you so much, Maddie. Yeah. So if anyone just wants some things they're going to be lighter reads, you've probably heard me talk about some of my picks, but now's the time to jump into these specific books because, we love this and we totally recommend this, but it's not a light read.
No.
I would not call this a light read at all. So if you are looking for things, if you're real stressed, like we all kind of are, if you want to lower your blood pressure and your anxiety and you just want to have a nice time, we're going to talk about some of those books over there. And, Maddie and I talk about lighthearted reads all the time. Guys, jump into First Second. Pretty much anything First Second. It's not going to hurt you that bad. Now, there's some, but yeah, like that's your lighthearted publisher.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, it's just nice. It's good to know, too, because, like, I go back and forth. I go back into, like, either crazy stuff that somehow makes me still feel better. Like, I marathon all the Saw movies last week.
Hey, and if that's what does it for you. Like, a lot of people are watching pandemic movies and stuff. It's like, okay.
Read some, like, Junji Ito.
Yeah, right.
That would be real crazy. Late to the show, but will you ever do an Animal Man by Grant Morrison? Maybe.
Yeah, Again, right now, I think I saw earlier the second hardcover isn't out. So right now we have like a way to read the first hardcover and that's it. So the Omni's out of print. If there's ever an accessible way to read it, I think that would be fun. We could go back and compare them,
It's Sunday already. What time is it? No, don't worry. We just missed last Sunday's show, and so we're making up for it by having a little show today, Friday, which is nice, actually.
Yeah.
I like mixing it up because it just feels different. It's a nice little break.
Well, certain times work for other people that don't work. So thanks everyone for
being here. Hayden gets to be awake at a normal ass time.
Yeah.
It's like what, 5:50 where you are now, right? So
this was just a present for Hayden.
Look at that. We're not keeping you awake super late.
Yeah, it's nice.
I just remembered a suggestion, Dark Arc by Bun. I think Matt would enjoy that too. I'd be down. I love his stuff. So
yeah, after Harrow County, I'll read anything by him.
Ooh, I need to finish Harrow. Ooh, what if I just buy the rest of Harrow?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Although I think Volume 4 is currently out of stock.
But
hey, 2 and 3, huh?
Well, I'm just gonna spend my pandemic, buying plants and comic books.
Perfect.
What else? I don't know anymore. I haven't worn real clothes in a month. Oh yeah, I've been quarantined for a month now. Today.
That's crazy. That's so crazy to think about.
I know. So weird.
I mean, the best part is how cheap gas is. Because I still need it every day. I'm like, oh yeah, it's so cheap. It feels like it's back in the 90s. It's that cheap. I mean, it's sad that it's that cheap, actually, because, but I like it. I like filling up my tank for like $12.
So long. Which I don't normally because I have a Prius. But... Well, this is fun. It was very relaxing. See, this is a good self-care. It's some good Friday
guys.
Self-care.
Chill out. Oh, NFL dude, this is the first episode he can watch live because he works on Sunday nights. Well, we were so happy we could give that to you.
Yeah. We'll mess this up again and we'll end up doing this the day.
It happens all the time. Check our Twitter at Fangirlz Live. We will update you there and on Instagram. So.
Yep. All right, guys. So we will be back here Sunday, 8 p.m. to talk about Gotham Central. And that is for sure because I already made a graphic for it, which means it's real. Can't go back on it.
That's right. That's how it works.
And I'm done with Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I have nothing else to do.
Tom Nook can wait.
Tom Nook can wait. I still have to pay off that second bedroom.
Oh.
I'm this close to buying bells on Amazon or eBay.
That's a good use of your money, right?
You can spend $6 for like 6 million bells.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I could just cheat. Who's gonna get me? Nobody.
I think I'm just gonna keep fishing and fishing and fishing and getting butterflies and doing it the hard way.
I'm proud of you. Look at you.
Oh.
Robin, I have to go to work. All right, well, I hope you have a good weekend, you guys, and come back here in 4 hours to catch Kristen again.
Go to Omnidog's Vault, actually.
Oh, sorry. Go to Omnidog's Vault. Don't come back here.
If you come back here, nothing's going to happen. Also, check out InStockTrades.com. Get our pick of the month, Black Hammer and the Justice League. It's 50% off right now on right on the front of the website. Check it out there. That is until Tuesday. So pick it up. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Be safe.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.